this tutorial, let us discuss how to print a message on a console output screen in C using printf function. So this is a simple C program to print a message. So this is a printf function used to print a message. So in this C program, I am printing a message. Introduction tutorial to print a message using printf. So this program will print this message onto the console output screen. So now let us compile and execute this to check whether it will print successfully or not. So it is compiled successfully with 0 warnings and 0 errors. The program is executed successfully. So it is printed successfully the message, that introduction tutorial to print a message using printf. So in the similar way, we can print any kind of message, not even this. You can print whatever it might be. You can erase this and we can write your name also, mine. So compile it. The success, it is a success with 0 errors and 0 warnings. So it executed successfully, showing the your message introduction tutorial to print my name is Srinath Reddy. So in this way you can print any kind of message using this printf function. So now let's check how to print a value stored in a variable. So in order to print a value stored in a message, so now I'm declaring a variable, declaring an integer variable a and assigning a value of I to it. So now check how this how to print this value stored in the variable a. So we have some format specifiers to print a message, print the value stored in a variable. Let us use them to print the value stored in this variable. Before that, I'm writing some message to indicate that we are printing a value. So see, right, I'm writing the message that value of a is. So at this place we have to print the value stored in the variable a. So we use the format specifier percentage g. This is the format specifier used to print an integer value, as a is an integer data type and phi is an integer variable. So we are using the percentage g operator to print the integer value. So now we are declaring comma a. So this is the actual syntax to print the value stored in a variable. So as a is an integer variable and value assigned to it is an integer, so we use percentage the format specifier to print the value stored in the integer variable a. So now let us compile and execute it to check whether it is working fine or not. Compile successfully with 0 errors and 0 warnings. See, the program is executed successfully and it is displaying that the value of a is 5. So up to here it is displaying the message as it is, but in here the percentile d is replaced with the value stored in the variable a. So when the compiler encounters that percentage d, so it thinks that there should be an integer value, which it should print an integer value stored in the variable specified here. So we are specifying the variable a, so it will print the value stored in this variable a. So not only this, you can assign any value to it. Now I'm giving some 15 to the variable a and checking for it. See, it prints successfully that the value of a is 15. So in this way you can print any value. So now let us check what are the common mistakes we will make while using a printf statement. So whatever the message or a value we are printing should be enclosed in these double quotes. If we skip this, the compiler will get confused that what is the starting point of the printing message and the ending of the printing message. So if I remove this double quote from here, So now the compiler get confused that which is the ending point of the printing message, so it will raise an error here. So let's check what is the error it will arise. So when we compile the code, it is showing one warning and two errors. So those are und the error it is showing is unterminated string or character constant in function main. So it means that this string is unterminated. It means that the first double quote indicates that this is the starting of the message to print, but we are not indicating any ending to the message. So the compiler get confused how to which extent it should print. So it will it will raise an error. So in order to solve this, we will place another double quote at the ending of the message. So this indicates the compiler that this is the starting point of the message and this is the ending point of the message to be printed. So now it is clear to the compiler and it will successfully print the message. See, this message is successfully printed. Another thing is verify placing the right variable. You are declaring the variable as a, and if we use another variable b which is not declared, so in this case it will raise an error that undefined symbol b in function main. So it indicates that b is undefined in the program. So it means that we are not defined the variable b, but we are using b. So without declaring any variable, we can't use it. So in order to use a variable, we should first declare it. So now I'll change it here. I'll declare the variable b and assign a value of 10 here. So I'm changing the little bit code, changing a to b. So let's check how it will do. So now it is success. So see, the value of b is 10, but even though the program is successfully compiled and executed, it will show a warning that a is assigned a value which is never used in function main. That means we are assigned a with a value of 15, but we are not using the a anywhere in the program. That means the variable a is useless in this program. So in this case, in such a cases, we can remove the unnecessary variables. So another form of mistake we'll make is spelling mistakes. As C is a very case sensitive language, it cannot raise the spelling mistakes. So if you make any spelling mistake in the function, so it won't raise a compile error, but it will raise a linker error. So if we compile it, it was not raising any error, but if you link it, it show a linker error that undefined symbol prntf in module. So it means that as a property of a function, whenever a function is called, so it will look for its corresponding function definition in the header file. So here the header file for this printf function definition is stdio.h and stdio.h. Now in this program we are included two header files, stdio.h and conio.h. So the function we are calling the function prntf. So whenever the compiler encounters this function, so it will check for the its respective function definition in both of these header files. As this is an undefined function, so the definition is not found in both of these, so it will show a linker error. So you should solve it manually. So by changing it, so it can compile successfully and it can execute it. So this is the prerequisites to use a printf function. So not only this, by using a printf function you can print any message and any value stored in any variable. But in the case of using floating variables such as float float, I'm giving 10.5. So let's check what it will print. So if we compile the code, we will think that it will print the value 10.5, but this is not that such a case. Let's check what it will print actually. See, the value of b is 0. is printing an undefined value. Why it is printing that value? So here is b is here is type mismatching. What is happening here is the compiler is indicated to print an integer value, but we are giving a floating variable. So in order to solve this, we should use the respective format specifier. So here b is a floating variable, so we should use the format specifier for float variables. For float variables, the format specifier is %f. So by using %f, our problem will be solved. So the compilation is success. See, and executed successfully. I am printing the message at 10.50000. By basically a float consists of 6 zeros at the after the point value. So this is the basic for the integer. Similarly, we should use %lc for a character to print a character and %s to print a string. So if you have any doubts, you can contact me anytime, ask me. So now it's time to practice yourself. So check through some of our programs in our site and practice them and clarify your doubts and increase your knowledge. Thank you.